Welcome to Spaceflight Daily for the weekend of the 4th and 5th of July 2026. This is the first ever close-up image of asteroid Kamoa-Alewa. The 20-meter wide rock is the target of China's Qianfan 2 sample return mission, with the sample collection expected to take place sometime this month. This is the 20th minor planet to be imaged in the solar system, not counting moons and comets. It was discovered in 2016 and acts as a quasi-moon of the Earth, orbiting the Sun in such a way that it appears to circle the Earth over a period of 45 years. The name comes from a Hawaiian phrase describing an oscillating object. That wasn't the only asteroid to be imaged this weekend. This is asteroid Torifune, the first target of the extended mission of JAXA's Hayabusa 2. On Sunday at 9:30 UTC, the probe flew past Torifune at a relative speed of 5 km per second, at an altitude of just a few hundred meters above the asteroid's surface. Torifune is a near-Earth asteroid discovered in 2001 with a diameter of about 450 meters and is the 21st minor planet to be imaged. It's named after a Japanese kami spirit taking the form of a boat. Hayabusa 2's next stop is the currently unnamed asteroid 1998 KY26, a small, rapidly rotating rock which it will rendezvous with in 2031 after it's performed 2 slingshot maneuvers around the Earth to get into the correct orbit. There were 3 launches over the weekend. The first was a Long March 6A out of Taiyuan in Shanxi at 9:30 UTC on Saturday, or 17:30 Beijing time, carrying Polar Group 13, a batch of 18 satellites for the Qianfan constellation. Also known as Spaceflight in English, this is a Starlink competitor backed by the local government of Shanghai. This was the 25th launch of the Long March 6A, a medium-lift launch vehicle developed by the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. The third launch was also carrying a batch of satellites for Qianfan. This was Polar Group 15, carrying another 20 satellites for the constellation, launched aboard a Long March 8A from Wenchang in Hainan at 13:43 UTC on Sunday, or 21:43 Beijing time. This brings the total number of Qianfan satellites up to 238. This was the 9th flight of the Long March 8A, another medium-lift launch vehicle developed by the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology. Meanwhile, a Falcon 9 launched out of Cape Canaveral in Florida at 10:50 UTC on Sunday, or 6:50 local time, carrying Group 1050, a batch of 29 Starlink satellites. The first stage of this Falcon also carried a secondary payload on its suborbital hop. These were a pair of so-called fab ships, developed by American company Besxar Space Industries, which are prototype versions of their planned orbital factories for manufacturing semiconductors. The idea is that making semiconductors in space will improve their quality by eliminating deformations and impurities caused by the Earth's gravity and atmosphere. This was the 661st flight of the Falcon 9 and the 13th flight of this particular first-stage booster, which was recovered aboard the drone ship A Shortfall of Gravitas, along with the semiconductor experiment. That's all for today. Subscribe for daily spaceflight updates. See you tomorrow.